What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now. I'm Alex, and in this video, I want to talk about why I am unsure about getting Scarlet Nexus. Okay, so this is part of my series. I started it recently. It did really well, and I'm very happy about that. I'm happy you guys seem to like these videos, so I want to do more. And this is basically where I talk about, if I'm going to buy something, if I'm not going to buy something, if I'm unsure about it, and pitch it to you guys, why I'm in that situation, and talk about your situation. Why, are you in the same boat? Why you should too if I'm buying something, right? So again, we've done it before. I'll leave some of those videos at the end of this video, and we'll go from there, okay? But I don't look at these as negative. I know, well, I've done this for a couple other games, and one specific game, Chivalry 2, I talked about why I'm unsure about buying it, and it definitely got more hate, more dislikes than the other videos did, which I understand because I guess I'm being more negative. But just so we're all clear, I love games. I love so many different kinds of games, and I do appreciate Scarlet Nexus, and I'll talk about that. That's actually why I'm so conflicted about this game. I'm unsure. It's not a flat-out no. I don't hate this game, but it's also not like a no-brainer, like an absolute yes, like this is an easy day one buy, right? Somewhere in the middle there. So, if you guys do like that stuff, make sure you guys are subscribed. Make sure you guys have the bell icon turned on. Hit the like button. Definitely will help. And also, if people leave the dislike, it'll kind of even it out. And if you guys want to subscribe to my second channel, Podcast Now Plus, link for that is always in the description below, or obviously you can just look it up over on YouTube. And let's just jump in. So I do want to say this. I wanted to be as fair as I could to this game. I truly did. And saying it and then doing it are obviously two separate things. So what I did is I played the demo, okay? Now, the demo, I believe, came out on Xbox first and then on PlayStation later. I waited. I mean, I knew it was out for, I think, several days or even weeks from the point that I played the game. But I did play the demo, okay? And I played it fully. Now, I only played as one character, the girl. I didn't play as the boy, okay? So I only played, maybe you could say I only played half in that way, but I feel like I got a good taste of what the game kind of was, right? And so here's where I stand. What's upsetting about the demo is it kind of confirmed my fears about this game. And now fears, again, I'm kind of labeling it or kind of, leading you guys along to be more negative, but not really, because what it confirmed my fears of is I do love the art style. I love it. And I knew I loved it before. It's more like the Nier, right? I love it. So, and I knew that the very first, and you can go back. I believe, wasn't it Microsoft who announced this game at their show last May? You can go back. I made videos on it. I talked about it. I said it was one of the highlights of their show. Since day one that this game was announced, I was mainly on its side in terms of at least like visually stunning, and I was into it, okay? And the demo confirmed it. The demo confirmed I'm into this art style. I've always been into it, and I love it, okay? The gameplay is actually really good. I like it. It's enjoyable. It is deep without being too deep. Like, you can just like button mash, basically, but there's a lot more depth to it, much like a lot of other games in this genre, okay? Now those are the two big, I would say, strengths. And again, that's what I was hoping for from this game from the beginning. The weaknesses is, okay, now, and to be fair, can you get through in a demo what the story and characters and like caring about them and stuff like that? Can you get that from a demo? I think you can. I don't think it should be expected. I don't think it should be guaranteed, but I do think it's possible that if you play the demo and if the game, and you could argue this, if the game is more of like a story-oriented thing, the demo should kind of reflect that, and maybe you'll be into it. This, in my opinion, didn't do that. Now, again, you could argue, well, maybe the whole point of the game is its visual appeal, its JRPG-ness, and then the fact, the fighting, like the uniqueness of the fighting, the different powers, how you blend it, how you can use, kind of your AI companions to help you, right? If you say that's the strength, then yeah, you could argue, well, maybe they don't need to show the story, but now I'm going to bring in money, and this is something that I don't like to do because it is separate from like the situation. Like, the game can look as good or as bad as humanly possible, but then if you say, well, I can't afford it, or I'm a rich man, right? I can just buy anything I want. Well, that immediately takes away from the argument. So I don't like bringing it up, but I do feel I need to for certain situations like this one. Look, we just got through, and there is an extra element of this that I'll talk about in a second. We just got through an insane avalanche of games. Obviously, the stuff around the world has impacted gaming quite a bit, and it's hurt it. And we're feeling that second half of 2020, all of 2021, and then things are going to get better, and we're going to start to see those avalanche of games come out towards the second half of this year and into next year, okay? But we've had many games delayed and all that stuff. I'm not denying that. However, ever since, I would say, like, Returnal, or maybe even earlier than that, like, It Takes Two was this year as well. I mean, even the beginning of the year was Hitman 3. But if you even look late April to right now, there's been an enormous amount of games. Returnal, Resident Evil, Mass Effect, Ratchet and Clank just came out, right? And some of those are exclusive, some of them are not, all different kind of branches of life and branches of gaming, right? So, again, like, I don't like to bring in the money thing, but I would say I think would apply to anybody. Cash is probably hard to come by for pretty much anybody. Some people have it better than others, but you have to make decisions. You know what I mean? Like, even me, I can't buy every single game that comes out. Some people think I can. I mean, that's just stupid. I can't, all right? I have to make decisions. And the thing, again, why it confirmed my fear, Scarlet Nexus, why the demo confirmed my fear is that, like, certain things stood out, but they were things I already knew I liked about it. So in terms of, like, new things where it's like, okay, they have a chance to surprise me, like, show me why I need to get this game and why I can't wait until November for a sale, because I've been saying this to other people, like my friends, and I do think this, and this isn't a knock on the game, but I do think this game is an easy contender that by, like, Black Friday, it's half off. It's like $30. Maybe it goes on Game Pass by the fall or by, early next year. So, like, you know what I mean? And then again, that's outside of what the game is doing. Like, its gameplay, its story, all that mechanics. Like, I get that it's separate from that, but it's the industry and it's life. It's life with money, right? So it has to prove to me why I need to buy it day one, why I can't go without it, basically, right? And I don't think it did it. That's the reason why I'm unsure. It's because I do like and appreciate several things in this game, but I am trying to save money. That's just and again, that's a me problem. I get that's not a you problem, but part of this series is talking about my opinion, okay? But again, this is why I want to include you guys too. I want to hear what you guys have to say as well. I'm trying to save money. I spent a lot of money over the past month and a half because I bought, like, 5 or 6 games in just the past, like, 6, like, almost a game a week, okay? And they were good games, really good games. So, like, I'm trying to save money. I don't, like, obviously this costs full price, and that's another thing. I'm not, like, demanding it goes on Game Pass or it should be a free game. None of that stuff. They should price it what they feel comfortable. I have nothing against that. But I'm trying to save money. It didn't stand out to me in the way that I absolutely needed to have it. You know what I mean? And again, maybe I'm completely wrong. Maybe the game comes out. But that's another thing. I don't trust reviews in the first place. Obviously, some YouTubers I trust quite a bit. And I trust YouTubers more than 99.9% of quote-unquote gaming journalists, right? But even that, it's like, well, I'd have to wait till the day of, maybe a couple days before to see about it. There is also another selfish thing of the channel, of me covering it. Like, I'm more inclined to get games because of coverage for the channel. And again, I get that's a me problem. But, like, I don't know. Bandai Namco is extremely mean, like, in terms of, like, YouTubing wise, they're extremely mean. Things get copyright claimed and stuff like that. It's hard to monetize. So, if you look at it from a financial standpoint, I'm probably not. If I make videos covering it, like, the first couple days it's out, I may make $0 off of that. So you look at things like that too. But again, a lot of that stuff is very specific to me. I would say if we're trying to make it general for you guys as well, right? I don't know. I definitely want to hear from you. I think there are a lot of strengths to this game that I personally know, and I've said it in videos, I isolated very early on. Like, okay, I think this is a strength. I love this about it. I love that they're trying this. Then there's other things where it's like, well, it's very similar to games that I've already played or games that are already out. And then there's some things that just don't look like standouts. And then there's timing. It comes out. Yeah, it comes out kind of separate from other things. Like, it comes out June 25th, same day as Mario Golf, and they're very different games, so they probably won't interfere. But again, you go back to, like, April and May was just a flood of games, and some people can only buy, like, 3 games a year. Some people can buy 5. Some people can buy 100. Some people only have Game Pass, right? Definitely is subjective. It's up to you, and that's that's again why I want to hear from you. So I'm unsure about it. If you guys want to sell me on it in the comments, feel free. I'm not opposed to that whatsoever. If you guys want to like destroy the game and attack the game in the comments, that's also fine, right? I'm excited to see what happens with it. I want to look at reviews. I just want to see a little bit more of the game. But again, the biggest thing to me is like I know I like the visuals. I know I like the gameplay. It's like the story. So I really need a lot of people to tell me that story is like revolutionary and it's going to like change my life. That's what I need to hear in the next couple weeks and in reviews, because if the story is like a weakness of the game, it's like, well, I don't know then. You know what I mean? That's like the one thing that I'm that's on the fence, that if it's just bad, then I'm not gonna do it, right? So let me know in the comments, guys, what do you think? Are you gonna get Scarlet Nexus? Are you unsure about it? Are you absolutely not getting it? Let me know your situation in the comments below. As always, make sure you guys are subscribed, bell icon turned on. Again, if you want to subscribe to my second channel because you like me so much, Podcast Now Plus, link for that is in the description below. Thank you guys for watching. I really do appreciate it. I hope to see you all on the next video.